So how South Africa's most silent bank heist was pulled off without a trace. On the morning of Tuesday, April 22, 2025, workers at the First National Bank on Victoria Street in Germiston, South Africa, came back from a long Easter weekend expecting a normal day, but they found instead left them in shock. The vote had been hid. A large amount of cash and valuables was gone. Is this an actual true story, bro? Or is this actually cap? Is this actually true, bro? Is this actually true? Now you see, the thing is, in Zambia, bro, I think, you see, on a long weekend, firstly, it happened on a long Easter weekend, bro. In Zambia, everybody on a long Easter weekend, to them it's a holiday. Bro, I kid you not, bro. I kid you not, bro. In Zambia, Zambians, anything, weekend, holiday, even a thief goes on holiday, bro. Bro. Bro, niggas be going on holiday, bro. I mean, I kid you not. Okay.
April 22nd, 2025, workers at the First National Bank on Victoria Street in Germiston, South Africa, came back from a long Easter weekend expecting a normal day. But what they found instead left them in shock. The vault had been hit. A large amount of cash and valuables was gone. And yet, there was no sign of a break-in. The doors and windows were untouched. Nothing looked out of place. But the money had vanished. This raised some serious questions. How do you rob a modern bank vault without making a sound? How do you get past motion detectors, alarms, and security cameras? And most of all, how do you vanish so completely?
It's juju. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean, bro? Bro, even witchcraft has they have updates. They've got updates, bro. The same way you update your WhatsApp, bro. The same way you update your Call of Duty, bro. Even witchcraft, it has updates these days, bro. Niggas be having different ways of doing stuff, bro. I'm telling you.
Completely, that even the police can't find a single clue. This is the story of the most silent bank heist in South Africa, and how a group of ghosts pulled it off without leaving a trace. First National Bank wasn't just any bank. It was one of the most secure banks in South Africa. The FNB logo stood for safety and trust. People believed it couldn't be broken into, and they had good reason to believe that.
Wait, this is 21 minutes long. Bro, we're gonna do, guys, I don't think we can sit here for 21 minutes for a whole lecture, gang. Gang, man, I can't. I'm already dozing, bro. Anyway, I don't think we're gonna watch this video to the end. But all I'm going to say is, like, let me first read the comments, bro. Let me just see the comments real quick. I know it's wrong, but I'm so proud of them. Happened 1977, not 2025. Oh, the storyteller sounds like he was the mastermind. Does FNB know they got robbed? I don't think this is a real story, guys. It's very interesting that the alarm system was breached. To me, it's totally impossible because everyone, okay, if they were ghosts and they were never caught, how do you know so much detail? Yeah, I'm guessing, I think this is cap, chat. I'm thinking this is cap, bro. I'm thinking this is cap, bro. Yeah, I think this is cap. This must be cap, bro. I don't know if we should watch it, bro.
Cameras watched every corner. Staff worked behind bulletproof glass. You couldn't just walk into restricted areas. you needed a fingerprint and a special key card. And deep inside the building, behind thick walls of steel and concrete, was the vault, the heart of it all. This wasn't
Nah,
just
bro, but if this was 2025, it would have been, talked about.
cash
Let's
safe.
do this.
And there's all sorts of cash here, but it was impossible to ignore. He proudly showed off huge piles of cash. Bundles of R100 and R200 notes were stacked on a bed, spread out in a car, and held up to the camera as he smiled and posed. He wasn't hiding anything. He was showing off, acting like someone who had just struck gold and couldn't wait to tell the world. The video went viral. South Africa was still buzzing about the daring bank robbery, and people quickly put two and two together. Here was a man showing off a suspicious amount of money right after a major heist. Online users jumped in with jokes, calling him suspect number one. Memes popped up, and the video spread everywhere with captions like, "We found him," and "There's always one guy who can't stay quiet." The irony was hard to ignore. While trained detectives were searching a spotless crime scene for tiny clues, the whole country...
That's the problem. That's the problem, guys. Just get your money and ghost, bro. Like, why do you always have to post? Why do you always have to post? Bro. You see, there's always just that one guy who is always just going to do too much, bro. Always just going to do too much, bro. This guy robbed the bank. This guy had the bag. But he started posting. Hey, look at me, bro. I just robbed the bank. I've got 1 million kwachas with me right now. I robbed the bank. I got 1 million kwachas. Bro, what are you doing? Bro, just get your money and ghost. You ghost. You go and plot, you come back again. That's all I'm saying, bro. In GTA, bro. That's the same thing. Bro, like GTA, bro. Just do what the characters do in GTA. You don't see them posting anywhere. No, bro.
Country was watching a man who looked like he was confessing on camera. His profile suggested he was a taxi driver or owner, which made the piles of money look even more suspicious. People flooded his comments with a mix of laughter, criticism, and disbelief. "Money doesn't like noise," one user wrote. Another said, "The rest of the crew is probably crying right now." Soon, rumors started to spread that he had been arrested. Social media lit up again, with people celebrating what they believed was a quick catch. But the police never confirmed anything. They didn't say if he had been arrested, questioned, or even involved at all. Some wondered if he was just a random guy who came into money legally and made a dumb choice. Others thought he might have been part of the crew, someone on the edge who broke the biggest rule of all: stay quiet. There was even a theory that he was a planned distraction, meant to take the heat off the real robbers.
Ah, he was a fall guy. He was the fall guy. Okay, now that makes sense, bro. Because if you're going to pull off such a heist, bro, you needed someone to be the fall guy. It makes more sense, bro. That's so smart, bro. They're so smart, gang. Eesh.
No one could say for sure. What was clear, though, was that the noise he made sent the media and the public in the wrong direction. And while everyone stared at him, the real criminals had more time to disappear. The case is still open, but the trail has gone completely cold. No arrests, no new leads.
Nah, that's crazy, bro, but maybe it's the fact that I don't watch news. Guys, I don't remember the last time I sat down to even just watch news, bro. Maybe that's why I don't know. And also then I be touching grass, bro. I don't be in tune with what's happening on the internet, bro. So that's why I don't know. When I saw this, I was like, hey, I just watched the first 15 to 20 seconds, and I was like, no, I want to react to this. because it seemed like it was something deep, bro. But now I don't even know if it's even real. So hey. But anyway, guys, if you're or like this should teach you something. Like just make your money, go ghost, live a happy life, bro. This should teach you something. This learn from that guy, bro. Even if he wasn't the one involved in whatever was going on, bro. The fact that he just posted even at the wrong time, bro. You see, bro. Don't just social media, bro. That's why, hey, me when I go touch grass, you guys are always on some, hey, why you doing such, hey, bro, man, I go touch grass and live life, bro. Go do. But right now we're not living life. Right now we on that grind, bro. You feel me? We on that grind. I'm trying to actually work, bro. I wanna really push, bro, because I feel it's only up from here, and I really do want to push. So if let's grind, guys. There's 4 months left to the year ends. Let's try and push and have something to really show that we actually did what we set out to do, bro. We can't let another year go by without doing anything, bro. So we're in ghost mode. We locked in. We're not doing too much. This should be something to tell you to say that, hey, my guy, even when you stack your paper, bro, just be quiet about it, bro. Just stack your paper. Let niggas think that you ain't doing what you're doing, bro. But you yourself just know it, bro. Just know it. The people around you know it, bro. That's all you really need, bro. You don't need the whole world to know that you got it on you, bro. Just, you feel me? Just people you trust, the men that you trust. You move on, bro. You keep stacking. Keep doing what's good for you, man. Just be on that Ghana timing, bro. Everybody's out here calling Ghana. No, Ghana Iraq, Ghana this, Ghana that. Ghana stayed quiet. Ghana leveled up. Ghana stacked his paper. Ghana kept quiet again. Dropped his album, and he's now still doing whatever he's doing, bro. That's all I have to say, chat.